What up, it's your boy Deli B, and welcome to Deli B Mo. I'm even thinking of removing that Mo from this name and just leaving Deli B.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome, and who's here today? Anybody here? Today we'll be talking about. Okay, since we are on Deli B Mo, I think I have to introduce my co-host. Um, this Contrast podcast, something we've been having on Molly Town platform. So, due to some disappointment, like encounter with the guys of the underworld, we had to come this way, come to the family. We get for come back for big compound, need for bring them back for big compound.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this show is called Contrast Podcast. Okay, and we've been having it on Molly Town, and I have a co-host. Okay, I always do this show with my co-host Eta, like on Chakara TV. So I think she should introduce herself, not me doing the introduction. At least that would be proper, right?
Okay.
So
So
who's my co-host?
yeah, so I'm Ita from Chakra TV, like Delibi rightly said, and this is the first time we're doing this contrast podcast on Delibi Mo. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have made it to this platform. So it was an aspiration of mine, and finally I made it. So I just
No,
feel so honored.
see she. You guys know I like it. She likes flattering me. She just like tuning my horn, like you know. No, what kind of aspiration? Come on.
It's an aspiration. It's like a big deal. Yeah, I feel
Oh,
so
big deal.
grateful. It's
No,
a
no,
big
no
deal.
big deal there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to me.
Okay, I take it as you say it.
Yeah.
So, wait, what the fuck? I'm supposed to be watching something. Okay, so today we'll be talking about this topic. It is passionate about, and it's like she took this one personal. I don't know where she took this one personal, or maybe she got too into the whole vibe of the
Yeah.
the, the events and what was going on that she got
Mm.
too emotionally invested in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and got disappointed and found that it was fake. Ah, okay. So what are we talking about, Ita? What really caused you to feel this way? What break the camel's back? Like what straw broke the camel's back?
Mm. Okay, so it's our celebrities,
Mm.
and the reason why, like, I don't know, I feel some type of way, but I don't really know how to classify the way I feel because it's not like I really feel hurt or I really feel attached to the whole thing. I'm living my life, they're living their life, so it's not really any big
Uh-huh.
deal. But I just feel some type of way about it because they keep on doing it. And this is Loco who he did the whole video going on social media of him being engaged. And when I saw
Mm.
the video, I was like, I felt like it was a music video because of just some days back there was this picture of him, Nabil for real, and some
Yeah.
other celebrities ni who were on a video shoot. So I felt like it was probably just part of the video shoot. So
Mm.
let's say I didn't even talk about it on Chakara TV. I was like, you know what, let's let it be. Then few days later,
Uh-huh.
there's this invitation which Nabil puts on his Facebook page, basically
Yeah.
saying he has been invited for the wedding of Loco and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Official, everything legit looking wedding invitation. Mimi puts
Uh-huh.
it on her status. Miss Gina promotes. Loco shares it on his story. It's like
Uh-huh.
it doesn't look like, I mean, an official wedding invitation to the wedding. He never used Loco to the wedding of Otto. He used his real name and Stephanie, and they even put a now they put the verse and the date and everything. Now when I saw it, I was skeptical because I was like, they put the date 27. I was like, it takes
Mm.
longer than this to prepare for a wedding. He just proposed to the girl few days back and they are putting the wedding invitation to, so I was like, this is, it's fishy, like something is happening here. So I just kind of laid back. Then finally, when the whole event passed and I
Yeah.
saw the event and I saw backdrops on the red carpet and I saw a Ken Steven film and I was like, these people, these people.
Uh-huh.
God,
Okay.
crazy.
Okay. So for the episode that I had with Loco on his podcast, we talked about a movie. So that's why I never paid any attention to all that thing happening. Though I never knew what the movie would be about, but that whole engagement thing and everything happening in Asolo Mariage de Mago, we talked about a movie. He told me a movie was coming. Okay, he told me a movie was coming, but the way he did it, I never knew that was the movie coming. The movie he told me was coming. But in a nutshell, this whole thing, like celebrities and relationships and everything they do, I've known it before. Like, if they publicize anything concerning their relationships, it means it's just for promotion of a project or a music video or anything. They're just promoting something coming, like a project. Because, take it for example, nobody knows who Renice is dating. But if by any chance someday they just wake up and start publicizing their relationship, just know they are promoting something for a video. It means that's not actually the guy she's dating. But the guy she's actually dating, nobody knows. Same thing goes with Blanche. Nobody knew Blanche was dating. But they just or had an affair or a relationship. She's a grown-ass girl, so she obviously has an affair or relationships. But nobody knew who that person was. But when she started talking about emotional life and everything, it was actually happening, and she wanted to use that to promote something coming, like a project. You see? Salatiel and Anita, when this, I think in 2017, when he posted Toi et Moi. No, it was first of all Toi et Moi. He first of all posted with a girl. It wasn't that Anita. And everybody said, Salatiel is getting married to Salatiel. And the song Toi et Moi came out. And they've been using the same strategy over and over and over. But guys are not still... Guys are not still... I don't know. Guys still keep falling for it. Like, he did the same thing with Daphne when they were about to release that song. Concert. DJ Jabs is in the building. DJ Jabs, what's up?
DJ Jabs.
Yeah. So... they did the same thing, and that one, even this local song, okay, this local song is even mild as compared to that one of Salatiel and Daphne, because that one had even more coverage, like more it trend more than this even this local song even. And the thing was, it got out of hand until I had to do a video on it, a topic on street topic. I said, guys, are you guys stupid? They have been doing this thing over and over and over, but you guys still keep talking about it, and everybody thinks Salatiel is in a relationship with Daphne, and they said they are taking a private jet to somewhere. That's why they took that pic, and they are holding themselves. And I was like, oh boy, the industry is really gullible. These guys, like, fans are really gullible.
But like for me, it's why for me I feel some type of way about it, because there's something about building trustworthiness with your fan base, right?
Yeah.
It's like being able to trust your word. It's like, because I get why fans will get excited about it, or it's like you're a celebrity and you've been private for a while, and finally you're letting them into this private side of your life, and they feel like, okay, I feel part of, I know more about you, and you're letting me in to a greater portion of your life because I really care about you. So because like it's like a relationship you cultivate with this artist. So it's funny how these artists just feel. They just feel like they don't feel any pressure duping their fans as well about relationships.
It's not duping because nobody paid anything.
Oh, sorry, let me not use the word duping. Deceiving. Deceiving their fans when it comes to relationships, because their fans are like excited for you. I remember when the whole local engagement video happened and 237 Showbiz put the video out there. I was like, oh, Loco is engaged, and in the comment section people were like, oh, congrats, oh yeah, ma, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, finally found Margot and all that stuff. People were really genuinely excited for him. Genuinely excited for him, only for it to be, it wasn't real. It was just for a movie.
I knew that thing was a promotion. If they actually, nobody knows who Loco is dating right now, but I know who Loco is dating right now, and that wasn't the girl I saw on that picture. Yeah, because the girl Loco is actually dating right now, that's the girl I always talk with if I have to get him on the podcast. That's the person I'm talking with.
Yeah,
all the time. I even have her number. So when I saw that thing, and they even hit the girl's face when he was doing the engagement, and the girl's physique, that's not the physique of the girl he's dating. I actually know how she looks like if I saw it out of, so I always post things that I believe are positive in the industry, but if anybody noticed, I did not share that video on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I knew that thing was a sham.
Yeah.
I knew that thing was a sham. And
Yeah.
DJ Johnson, Boss Lady, I saw you on Napstar TV. You killed it.
Thank you, DJ
Yeah.
Jabs. Glad to know you're watching.
But she did not shout me out.
I
Okay.
tell you.
Don't worry, we'll talk
Oh
about
my
that one another
god.
day.
Oh my
Talk about
god.
that one another day.
Oh, and I really spoke about podcasts. I would have mentioned the contrast. I'm so sorry. I would have. I
No.
would have. Yeah. Yeah. What's happening?
I don't know. It's like a very big bee, like these bumblebees.
Mm.
I don't know how I got it here. Okay, so DJ Jazz, what do you think about celebrities' relationships, like the way they use their relationships to? It's not only relationships; it's everything about their life. Because Gomez even used, but I know the one that really upset Ita. She's a girl, you know. Girls are really sometimes get emotionally affected by such things, like especially the wedding part of it. But Gomez used an accident to promote a song, like he was in a terrible accident that his song Sanevapa. That was just a scene in his video, and they even showed him on a stretcher, bloody and shit, and fans were saying, "What happened? Gomez, what?"
So celebrities are terrible. They can be
Mr. Leo
terrible
did the same
sometimes.
thing,
It's
that he showed his
crazy.
face beaten and battered, and they said Mr. Leo got jumped somewhere. That was, we even mentioned it on the podcast one time, and I said, "Yeah, I remember Wax Day too was beaten sometime." You remember when you said that thing, and I even said it. Wax Day song was real.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Wax Day song was real though. But Mr. Leo song, when I saw that thing, I just said, okay, let's see where the thing leads to. I wanted to see a music video that amen. That was a scene in the video. So they have been doing this thing. They have seen that it's a strategy that works. And if you
Yeah.
go, on ne change pas l'équipe, le formation qui gagne. Like the strategy always works.
I'm just saying, you want to build, you're building your brand, and you want to
Yeah.
build your brand on that trustworthiness. That's what your brand should be about, right? So if you're building your brand and you're doing this acts which doesn't really inspire trustworthiness, then I don't know if you get where I'm driving with this. So if you tell your fans things which are not true and they start not believing in the things you say, then
Yeah.
if you are supposed to work with, let me say, have an endorsement deal and you're selling a product, I'm just saying it might translate to all of those things. It might affect you in all of those things. Yeah. And I was just, before we even started, I was like trying to look at like other parts of the world, celebrities from other part of the world, if same is done and if it affects them anyhow in the long way. But I'm trying to think about some of my favorite celebrities. I cannot remember this kind of craziness. I cannot remember. Like, for example, let me think of Taylor Swift, who her songs are mostly about her real life, and this is her real life. These are people who she really dated. It's not people who she dated for the song. Oh, true, the song too might be part of it. Like she got the inspiration, and that might be a bonus or whatever. But she actually did date these people. It was not just for the camera or whatever. So what she's singing in her songs is actually things that did happen. So her fans have developed that kind of trust in her, and they can go to war for her. I cannot go to war for Loco or for Salatia if they tell me they are engaged or they are married or whatever. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'll be thinking.
You
Yeah,
just say, fake news. Okay,
exactly.
DJ just said something like, the problem is the Cameroon population is getting to know about showbiz now. Hence, they just follow anything their stars show them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Yeah, you're right about no, not the showbiz thing. The DJ, that thing has nothing to do with showbiz. It just has to do with Okay, this thing I just brought something to my mind. They are not actually doing this for fans.
Mm.
They are doing this for bloggers in Cameroon. You remember I said one time that I don't read Cameroon blogs, right?
Yeah.
They are doing this for Cameroon bloggers in Cameroon because they always post and run with not headlines, because this thing is not even a headline. So DJ Jabs, I'm addressing what you just said. They are not doing this for the fans. They are just doing it for bloggers who post anything they see and make up a story based on that thing. So most of these narratives just come up, the bloggers make them up. Even when Gomez posted that photo, there was no caption on it, like he had an accident. The bloggers made it up. When Salatiel posted that thing with Anita, there was no caption on it. The bloggers made that story up. Same thing with Salatiel and Daphne. Bloggers made it up. Same thing with Mr. Liu and that Amen video. Bloggers made it up. This local's own, he did
bloggers did not.
No. Mr. Liu's own and that
Loco. I'm talking about Loco.
No, Loco's own. No, Loco's own was. That's a movie. I think they wanted to. Yeah, I know this one is just, this one is really bad. I can see why you got upset about this thing. But most of them, bloggers create the narrative and the internet run with it. So most of the time, I just believe these guys do this thing because they know they are bloggers in Cameroon. They are just like ignorant, like sheep. They just make facts. They just build narrative behind things they just see. And because they just have a pic, they'll just try to justify what they just said with that pic that the artist posted.
Yeah, but I also feel like some of these bloggers are in on it. I feel like some of these bloggers are in on it. Like an artist would actually contact this blogger that write the story, run with the story.
Boomian TV, who's that again?
That's Teaka.
Teaka, yeah. Teaka, what's up?
Welcome. Yeah, so like for example, like 237, that 237 blog. How did they get the video? Loco did not put it on his social media platform.
No,
I think it's somebody on.
You mean the video of his engagement?
Yeah, where was it? How did they get it?
Come on, he posted it
on his Twitter. In fact, it just keeps on getting worse and worse. He means he posted it on Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, and these bloggers took it from Twitter. That's why I'm saying that these bloggers make the narrative of all these things that happen. I saw it on his Twitter. I think 10 or 5 minutes after he posted it.
Yeah.
Then it was late here, so I slept. I woke up in the morning. Everywhere was like, Loco is engaged to this girl. Like, he finally found Margot. And then Loco now just finally ran with the narrative and said he found Margot. So bloggers make the narrative. They just give bloggers the thing to talk about, to come up with the craziness. Like, these bloggers are so creative. They oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway, for me, it's like a win-win for the bloggers and for the artists. What's happening?
Okay. He has been doing that almost everywhere.
What's that?
Spamming a post. He's spamming it here. Stop it.
Okay. Hi,
Jason Clinton, hi, what's up? Welcome to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Chronic in the building.
Chronic, right? Yeah,
Young Chronic.
Young Chronic in the building. What's up, bro? What's up?
I need to ask you guys listening, because I know you guys are like our future. You guys are our future celebrities.
Yeah.
When you guys become famous, will you be doing the very thing to us? Will you be? Will you be playing with our emotions like that?
Our emotions. They will just give the headlines for us to make up. Not like headlines. They just throw out a bait to see who will catch it. Yeah, they throw out the bait. So, Jason, what do you think about, the main reason this thing came up is because of that Loco's Margot shit, you know? So what do you guys think about it? Is it the right way to go about promoting anything? Or is that building disloyalty or deceit in the whole business, in your relationship between you and your fans? What do you guys think?
Yeah, my point of view is deceit. That's my point of view. So, what do you guys think?
Claudette, what's up? What's up, Mom? How are you?
Welcome.
You did good?
Yeah. So, I just thought about something right now, right? I get that celebrities don't want to talk about their real private life. Then don't talk about it. Just do something else.
No.
Talk about it.
Or listen, they don't want to talk about their real love life or emotional or intimate life. They don't want to talk about it. But they know that bloggers and fans are always searching and are always eager to get something to talk about that segment of their life. That's why they always use that to to deceive the audience, to deceive the bloggers, not the fans. Because I know the bloggers don't give a damn. They mostly go for the music. The bloggers need the content to post.
Yeah.
So I believe they just do that for the bloggers, because the bloggers are always feeling like, okay, this person will say, I want to be the first person to be like the investigative journalist who came up with a theory that Loco had a kid or a family or a wife, or Salatia got married, and I broke the subject first, even though he posted it, without a caption. They just, that's why I say I don't read Cameroon blogs. And when I said that, I think that was last year when I said that, I got backlash from it. That you don't read Cameroon blogs, but you talk about. I just gave my reason. I said the thing is simple. These guys just make stories up. They just make news and post it like it's legit. And sometimes they even put somebody's name and write a whole news article about that thing, that when you go to read it, there's nothing about the headline on that article, So the thing got me upset. Like I said, there were very few blogs. There's one that Better Things. That was one blog that I trusted, and they started doing that shit, that they just post something else on Facebook and caption it and put a link. When you go to the link, it's not what the news is all about. So I started losing trust in them. There was one blog that existed back then, Bonte Blog. I don't know what happened. Maybe he ran out of funds or what, but the domain went down and the website went down and all that shit. He even had Bonte Digital Award. So
basically going on,
I trusted that one too, and he went down. 237 Showbiz, at one point in time, I trusted them too, and just of recent, they're just doing shit, like, full of shit. So now I don't trust. Like, the worst has been Miss Gina Promotes. I've never read her blog. Like, the only truth, I don't know. I don't trust most of them. Like, I don't I don't like reading that news, because it's always driven by for example, Miss Gina, if she wants to promote something, she doesn't promote. No, it's just like I'm bashing Miss Gina now. No, let me just get off this chain of thought that I'm trying to build now. So I'm just saying, in general, bloggers in Cameroon, the reason I don't read blogs in Cameroon is because their narrative are always, or the headline is not always what is in the news, or what they post on Facebook, or the captions they use, or the pictures they use to drive the traffic to the article is not actually what that thing is talking about. So it's always deceitful. And when you go there to read it, sometimes it's not just facts. It's just because they saw something like a post or a pic, and they're just trying to build a story surrounding it. And 237 Showbiz have something that they always say, our sources close to the artist, which is just fake. No source, no shit. Like,
although sometimes I feel like the sources close to the artists is the artists themselves. So.
No, but if it is the artists themselves, but the news is not always accurate.
I don't know. Yeah.
How can you get a source close to the artist who...
The thing is, like, for me, right, I have no issues with this blog. They are hustling their hustle. I don't like it's their thing. They are doing their news. They are doing it, but they are doing it.
It's my opinion, personal opinion, not to read it.
Yeah, exactly. It's your choice. It's definitely your choice. Yeah. So my issue is with the artists. I understand how sometimes too it's the bloggers just picking it up and building a whole narrative out of something which is unreal and something which the artist did not say. But mind you, most of the times these artists, even though they have a one-line caption, they caption in that direction. For example, when the whole Bless B Mine stuff was buzzing all over social media, he did not just paste the pictures of him and Mine. He pasted the pictures with something of the sort of like love of my life. I found the one, that kind of caption. So it's not just out of the blues. Bloggers don't just see a picture of Blessy and Mine standing and they say those stuff.
There's one thing too. When you see them posting things like that, may be after the fact. After the fact, as in, they've seen what fans are talking about. They've seen the chain, like the trend fans have adopted based on that pic or based on that story. And just to taunt the fans, they'll play along. I know sometimes they just don't want to fight it, so they just...
Yeah, but the thing is, before the Blaze B and Mine thing came about, nobody was talking about them as a couple. Nobody was talking about them. Like, we like, why would people talk about them? Bless B had his own thing going where he almost got engaged. Mine had her own thing. They were just these two
Entities,
separate
yeah.
artists in
Yeah.
years doing their own thing. They
Yeah.
were the ones who started putting themselves together. Loco, nobody was talking about Loco's marriage. Nobody was talking about that. Like people probably talk about Loco's love life and were curious, but nobody was talking about him being engaged and his marriage. He's the one who brought it up. Salatia Anita, nobody was talking about it. Before Anita even featured in that video, nobody even knew Anita. She's a makeup artist working under CPE Music.
Yeah.
It's Salatiel putting it out there and stuff that made Anita known to the world. So nobody was talking about them together.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I understand the part for Daphne and Salatiel because these are people who have been working together. So fans might have been saying things of that sort or shipping them together and stuff.
Yeah. In a long. Yeah.
But yes, but the other ones, nobody was talking about them. They brought it to the spotlight, then people started talking about them.
Like I
Yeah.
said, they just post pics and bloggers create the narrative. I can say the Bless
Mm.
B's own, yeah, maybe they created a narrative by him just saying he found the love of his life. Okay, DJ Jab said it is a part of them keeping their names. Like they just do these kind of things to keep the engagement. Like to keep fans talking, like for their names. Like if they don't have a project to release, they just want something to keep their name in the conversation. You know, while they are still working on anything new or a new project or a new, you know. So yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious when you think of it. They're just doing that
Yeah,
thing to keep their
yeah.
names alive. Like if they don't have anything to release. Okay,
Yeah,
so we will
I
still,
get it. Yeah.
like now Jovi has no nothing coming. He's silent, right?
Although he has made us know he's in a relationship. He tweeted it some days back.
Who?
Jovi, he
Yeah,
tweeted it some days back. He's presently in a relationship. Yeah.
he has been in a relationship for long, but he just made it public.
I'm just saying he tweeted it and that was it. Hopefully it's real. And I don't think he has anything to do with any project coming up. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yes. But I'm saying he's quiet now. But when he has a project coming, he's not tweeting. He's just posting on Facebook.
mm,
But when he's about to do something musically, you see his studio start buzzing again.
yeah. The thing is, right, I get the engagement part. I remember when Blanche Bailey was tweeting about heartbreak and
Heartbreak
stuff.
and yeah,
Yeah. I was like, I like the game. I like it. I like that you're talking about this. And what she was saying was not coming from a place of imaginary.
yeah,
She has gone through heartbreak. She did not like say I dated this person, but she was just talking about the whole heartbreak experience and people breaking her heart and all that stuff. What I'm trying to say is this artist can still talk about private life without going into details. Yeah, you can still say, I dated this
no. But when
girl. She
Blanche Riley
break.
said that, okay, let's take this for example. When Blanche Riley said that, right? How many did that topic even trend? Did bloggers even make a big deal out of it?
Oh yeah, it trended. It trended. Almost all blogs picked it up when she changed her Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to black, deleted everything, replaced it with a heartbreak. Bloggers were talking about it. I first saw it on 237 Showbiz, then other blogs.
Yeah,
Yeah, so people spoke about it. Even when she went on Twitter and was tweeting about heartbreak, bloggers still picked up some of the tweets and still spoke about it. Yeah. Even for example, like someone like Daphne. Daphne is somebody who she has been private for like a really long time until there was the engagement video which Better Things spoke about. That was like her first exposing her private life experience. Then when she came up and she was talking about like her favorite part in her man's body, bloggers picked that up too. She didn't go direct and say my man is this person, but she just said this is my favorite part. I like this about men and stuff. Yeah, so you can still say things about private life, things about relationship which will get fans excited without going to specifics which might be untrue sometimes. You just imagine like if we just get now that Daphne, the whole engagement story was just fake for her videos. Like really, really,
you still be upset, right?
like really,
Like this
Daphne,
one.
really.
Ah, la la.
Yeah.
So yeah, in
So
a nutshell, like what DJ Jab said, these guys are just doing this to create an engagement, just to keep
yeah.
people talking, like fans talking. It's just for the
Mm-hmm.
engagement. That's just
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. But I'm just saying the long term it might affect their brand because you're making your fans lose their trust in you. You're not being trustworthy. You're saying something and you're getting fans. Because if fans didn't believe it, then it would be something else. If fans were like, ah, look again, or he's just lying. But fans are genuinely excited. You go under
no,
these
but at this
blogs that
point,
post.
sometimes it's good when you keep doing this thing about your relationship life, your love life. Okay, when you
Mm,
keep doing this thing about okay, you got married and they found out it's a lie, or you're saying you're in a relationship and they found out that wasn't the person, and you say
mm,
you you got in an accident or something and
mm,
they found out it's a lie or it's a part of a project. In the long run, when fans already, because those kind of things, you're trying to keep them out of your private life and make them focus on your music. So at one point in time, when they lose trust in the kind of things you said, the main thing that made them like you at first, which was your music, would just be this only thing they will pay attention to when it comes to you. So even if you expose your real relationship, they will not even give a damn. They will not even. NATO, what's up? When you even
yeah.
expose your real relationship, finally expose it and make it known, everybody will just say,
Mm,
that's still one of that thing. So that's even
mm.
creating security on their emotional part, like for people not to pay attention to that part of their life.
Okay, I get what you're saying, right?
Yep.
But you don't want your fans, especially in this day and age where music does not sell that much, you don't want them to just focus on your music. You want them to focus on other parts of your life. You want
Yep.
them to care about what you eat for breakfast because them caring about your lifestyle, that's what gets you selling products.
Yep.
This day and age, you cannot just make your fans care about just your music. You'll be a broke artist. If we are being honest, you'll be broke. Yeah, so you want your fans to care about that other parts of your life, but if you're making them lose trust about the other part and trust only your music, then they start caring less about that other part, focusing just on your music. Then you lose in the long term. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes that may be the reason why. I'm not saying that. I'm not like saying that that's what it is. I'm just being the devil's advocate here. I'm just trying to
Mm.
say maybe that that may help in that way, like make fans take their eye off or their attention away from things that don't matter, like things that affect, like they don't want their fans to know. They just want to take their attention away
Yeah.
from it and keep it in their music.
Yeah, I get that. That's what I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
But
Nato,
I'm
you can
just
contribute.
saying,
Everybody can contribute here.
yeah, we want you to contribute.
Yeah, just tell us what you think.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, for example, there are people who fans have learned to understand that these are private people. We're not going to get more from them. Their
Yeah,
lives are private, and
yeah.
fans have accepted it. Even some of these artists, like I don't know about Loco's fans, but I just know personally, like I just learned to accept the fact that Loco is a private person. If you go to his Instagram page, you don't see a lot about his private life. You just see him either posting videos of his fans singing, other things about his project. I just learned to accept that. Even Mr. Leo, the same thing. But it's some type of way when fans have learned to accept that okay, you don't talk about your private life. Then the day when you want to talk about your private life is the fake one. Like we have accepted it. You don't talk about your private life. Then why are you bringing it up again? You are the ones bringing it up. It's not the fans even demanding that local
They
talk about
no,
your marriage life.
they don't bring it up. Wait, I don't let talk before I come back. They don't say this thing directly. They
Mm,
give like they give bloggers in Cameroon things to create their narrative around.
mm.
If you question them, if you go for an interview and ask them, they'll say no, they did not say it, and they can prove that they did not say it.
Local will say he did not create a whole invitation of marriage, inviting you to the wedding of Otto and
No,
Stephanie.
that was an invitation for the movie premiere.
Uh-uh. He didn't say movie premiere. Should I read the invitation to you?
Th- Listen, that was an invitation for a movie premiere. Okay, read it.
Should I read the invitation? Okay, let me
Yeah.
just look up the invitation. Oh, I'll have to delete some things on
DJ
my
Jai, don't
phone.
care again now. DJ Jap, say boss lady, I
What did
like the
you?
purple color. You find some kind television. Sorry, I could not hold it today. Yeah, you don't cry
Right.
again now.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't cry again. So sorry, David. I cannot hold
Indeed.
it today. No can be Richard Marcos. I don't to say. I don't to say bribe. I want to say bride prices. So it's yeah, but
Okay, so this is the invitation, right? They say
yeah.
Stephanie and Otto invite you to the wedding. S and A. They put like two strings. S and A. Lundi 27th of the date and stuff. Then it's in French. Who sera de jour? Yeah. So we even talked about dress code. That there was something which was also fishy on that invitation when they said dress code red carpet. I was like, what wedding is this?
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is clearly written that Stephanie and Otto inviting you to the wedding.
Listen, let me tell you. Let me break this thing down to you. Okay. One, the movie will be put out for free to stream. The next thing is Dr. King Stephen's project, like everybody knows. Then the I think that's the second thing I've said. The third thing is Atu used his real name in the film as a character, and the girl used her real name in the movie. That's why they say wedding between these two guys. So it is the character they are playing in the movie. That was a wedding. That was a movie premiere invitation. That's why they put red carpet and dress code. Even movies, even Nollywood, Hollywood, they use the names of the actors. Like it's not his fault that he used his real name on the movie. He's a Cameroonian. They want to make it sound Cameroon.
The wedding, in fact, you know what? I don't know. Like all I'm saying is right.
It's not his fault
And
that
I
you
think
guys had to interpret it the way you guys did.
oh, it's not his fault. Oh, it's not his fault. I
Yeah.
like that you say it's not his fault. It's not his fault that he said, I'm getting married. And before that, he even put a post saying wedding blues. It's not his fault that he did all of that and
Yeah.
people believed him.
Yeah.
Right? It's not his fault that we believed him.
He did all of that after all these bloggers have been posting that he got engaged. Come on, Ita. Are we still going in circles?
Anyway, there'll be I understand that you want to be devil's advocate. It's cool, right? All I'm saying is right. All I'm saying is fans
Okay.
believe him. Fans believe him, and it wasn't true. That's what it is. So
No.
that's all I have to say. Yeah.
No.
So what I'm saying is right. Honestly, let me say something. Honestly, right. It's not like I will stay up at night thinking about this. It's not like it really affects me that way. Like no, I don't really care. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't. But I'm just saying for artists, it might affect you in the
Okay.
long term.
Neto,
I'm just yeah.
you finish what you're saying. Neto, do say
Let
that.
me see.
Have you read what he wrote?
I love when an artist talks about their relationship or posts their girlfriend. Same with bloggers, including you both. Oh,
No, thanks so.
okay.
Because
What?
Neto, Neto.
Where is this coming from?
That's what I'm asking.
Anyway,
Neto,
yeah. Let's let this
do we look
be.
like a couple or we look
Eh,
compatible or what? Tell us. Sometimes until you just see our own yeah.
let's let this one slide.
Let's just let that one slide.
Yeah, let's let it slide.
It talk
Yeah.
and even laugh. Okay. DJ Ezero is in the building. Ezero, you're always late.
Hey, welcome.
He came
In
with the
showbiz,
paragraph.
you need to show the public something to get out something or attention. Artists need to fake sometimes to keep their fans' attention on them. Good morning, family. I like the fact that Ezra always come and put his point, then he says, "Good morning, family." He's like, my point first, then I can
Yes.
greet you.
Yeah. Ezero.
Young Chronic says publicity stunt is not a bad idea. You gotta keep your name out there. It's entertainment. Okay.
But sometimes the gimmicks can drown your art. Like the gimmicks of this relationship things, it can swallow
Yeah.
your art. Like you make guys to focus mostly on who are you dating, who did you have a scandal with, and they don't even care about your music. So
I don't know. Yeah, it's true. It can, but I don't think it would do that. Will happen to Loco because Loco's art is just like above up
Yeah,
there. So it's
yeah.
like, yeah, it can happen to somebody if you're still managing to put
Yeah,
your art
somebody
out there.
who
Then
just
you,
have something like a
yeah,
viral scandal, emotional scandal, and you're an artist, they'll just focus like,
Yeah,
yeah, that relationship
yeah,
scandal. If that's the biggest point of your career, that will just be the thing driving
exactly.
your career.
But Loco's biggest point is still his art,
Zinga,
his craft.
welcome.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody. You guys are just coming
Whoa,
almost late,
the
40
turn up
minutes
is great
late.
today.
To take
Big
instance,
up,
50
guys.
Cent. Oh,
Mm.
what has 50 Cent done, Young Chronic? Are you talking about 50 Cent, his baby mama and his kid? Is that the whole story you're trying to talk about?
Uh, yeah, did 50 Cent do the same thing? I don't know. But okay, one thing that just comes to my mind now, sometimes in Nollywood is Hollywood, when
Yeah.
they have a movie and there are two lead characters there, the girl and the boy, they always like want them to have this kind of romantic thing. They
Romantic,
go for
yeah,
interviews, play some
exactly.
romantic kind of things to sell the movie. Yeah, so I guess that's that.
So why are you blaming Loco?
I blame Loco. I
Why are you
blame
mad?
Loco.
Okay, why are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
saying
it's a
right.
strong word.
Yeah, mad is a strong
Why
word,
are you
right?
passionate about it?
What I'm saying is now, right? I'm
Yeah.
saying this whole thing reminds me of the boy who cried wolf. You know the story of the boy who cried wolf, right?
Exactly, the boy who
Yeah,
cried wolf. Yeah,
yeah.
I know the
So
story.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And also this let me go back to the Hollywood thing, right? When the lead characters pretend to date, they don't come later and say it was just, I know some of them have come out, but most of them they always like we break up and stuff. So there are
DJ
some
Javi,
fans
the
who
final na
still
palava.
believe that it was what's happening here. Please tell Loco to work out even a bit because the man is not looking manly or just my opinion. Oh God, you guys should leave Loco alone.
Leave Loco alone. Can't you guys see he's
Leave
so
Loco alone.
serious on his Instagram working out and shit? What do you guys want him
Yeah,
to
he's
do?
trying.
And
He's
Loco has cut
trying.
down a bit compared to 2016 when he released Ndutu and Mago.
Mm,
If you
he's
look at
trying.
Loco there and now, he has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, yeah.
So, hey,
Um,
DJ Jab, free my money.
okay,
Young
you
Chronic.
guys are only focused on relationships. I guess yeah, we're talking about relationships, but are there other fake things that celebrities from other parts do?
No, yeah,
If
we
you
are talking
point them
about
out to, yeah.
relationship is the key, but we are talking about the other aspects that may make their brand look deceitful. That's just what we are talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're asking that. Okay, maybe we misread or misinterpreted the first comment you put concerning bloggers and you like you two. Maybe we misread it or what? I don't know. I don't get it.
I think it's a 50 cent thing. Um Neto says, I don't mean you are a couple, or I mean post your relationships. This goes directly to Deli B. We know just him, no family, even your team. We just know that my grand is super secretive. So Deli B, they're talking to you. What's happening?
I want to know.
I want to know more. Yeah.
I want to know.
Obviously,
The way
obviously.
the way it talking out my own.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about me here.
What are we talking about too?
I'm talking about me here. I don't know about you.
I'm a reverend father. I'm a priest.
Oh, good for you. Okay. Um, DJ just said, "Boss lady, please do not crush on him because you I beg our love too matters."
What?
Um,
Say me no crush on who? Loco. Or
I
on
guess
who?
local. I don't know. I think it's local. Cause our love too matters. DJ Dabs.
I want
Okay.
to tell you, say, DJ Jab. Méfie-toi. Méfie-toi. Ouais. Okay.
Okay.
I get your
Yeah.
point. Okay, Young Chronic.
Mm.
No, 50 Cent don't create things. That's where you get it wrong. 50 Cent never create things. 50 Cent amplifies things. He never starts conflict. He amplifies a conflict. If you start a conflict with him, he amplifies it. 50 Cent can never just wake up one day and start insulting somebody. You've never heard he'll never just wake up and say your music is whack. But
Yeah.
if you've done something to him that made him feel a kind of way about you. He may not say it there, he'll just sit on it. Then one day when you just do something or release your music, then he'll bring it up and just say your music is whack or hit you or something. But you guys will be wondering, but why is 50 Cent saying that about that guy? And then when you go now and do your research, you see that that guy never forgets, like an elephant never forgets. That's how 50 Cent is. He's not trolling. 50 Cent never starts a problem. He only just amplifies it. He makes it personal. He prolongs it. Even when you apologize and you want it to end, he won't end it. That's just 50. But he never starts it.
Yeah.
So you should think twice before getting into 50 Cent's circle or trap or trying to provoke him. So
Yeah.
he never does those things to keep himself relevant. 50 Cent is always relevant. He always has something that will keep him relevant. Either guys coming at him or an old enemy that he'll revive, or he always has. That's how it is. Okay? Yeah, Nato, catching fun. Yeah, at least this episode today has been fun. Like, really
Right.
funny. Yeah. Yeah, fun for all of us. It is still mad and loco.
Mad, nah.
No, Fitty don't clown their hairstyles. Fitty clown you when you have Listen, the only person that I can say that clowns you, and it's in a joking matter, like in a way, joking way, and that's his own thing, the thing he does, is DC Young Fly. It's DC. DC will roast your ass until you delete your Instagram profile. That's how DC is. Okay, DJ Jab say, straight up. See, DJ Jab. DJ Jab.
Hey.
No more chatting. No more chatting of my co-host. It's prohibited.
Yeah.
That's one rule I'll put here. No more chatting of my co-host.
DJ Jobs. Okay. So let me go into my question box. I'm coming.
Yes.
Until she had to ask him if she doesn't make him look better every Sunday. I'll send you the photo. Okay. So Young Connie has receipts for that of that conversation. Yeah.
Hey.
So
Hey,
we'll be sending it.
listen. 50 Cent is the best troll in the world that I know of. But he doesn't start shit. Maybe if you think about it, maybe that girl has done something to him in the past and he decided to bring it public. That's just who he is. He never starts it. I'll send you the photo. Okay. Just post it in the group. We'll see it there.
Yeah.
Ugly actor. I don't get it.
He did a photo. He did a photo grid of Notori, one ugly actor. Okay.
This kind of thing that they want to do, like shade that you look like this person, like fun time. You remember like they saw one pic of somebody putting Snoop Dogg alongside something like a scarecrow and saying this. I think it's just those kind of funny things.
That's trolling, right? It's trolling.
It's trolling, yeah, that's just it. So it's not something personal or big deal. If it is a problem with 50 Cent, he will make you guys know he has a problem with you. There's no beating around the bush with 50.
Yep.
DC is not a pimp. You can call him an asshole, but DC is not a pimp. Do you know who a pimp is? DC is not a pimp. But I like DC too. Yeah, DC is one of my favorite guys.
Nathan says we will solve DJ Jabs matter in the group this evening.
Yes.
True.
Yes. DJ Jab will solve it. Yeah, I trust you, Nato. I trust you.
The actor is not ugly, but the character is a monster. Yeah, he did it out of the blue. I beg, Askia and Tila, how can we settle that matter now? Please let us chat about that for a bit. What's happening between
What's
those
happening
two?
between the two? We don't know.
Yeah, feel us in what's happening.
Yeah, I'm not in
What's happening?
Cameroon. So
Yeah.
I may not know, or maybe I'm not on social media. I don't know. Or is it that thing that you said Tila is separated, or is single now, or what?
Yeah,
If
I don't
that's in the
know.
case, what has that got to do with Askia?
Yeah, Askia said something about Tila. I don't know much about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Let
really?
us know, DJ Java. Please fill us in.
We don't know. We don't know about that one. Maybe we'll use that on the
Mm.
next episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Just post it in the group if it is too long for you to ask, or maybe we'll go and do our research and we talk about it on the next episode.
Yeah, most deaf.
Yeah. He always does that to get the most out of. No, I'm telling. See, 50 Cent never starts controversy. He
Mm.
never. Go and find one that he started.
Okay.
He doesn't. Natus, I'll tell you guys when I'm invited to the podcast.
Oh.
Zinga, Zinga, what's up? Zinga Lloyd. That's exactly what we are talking about today. Zinga. Have you seen what he wrote?
Yeah, what do you think about Loco's premiere? Was it a good strategy to make everyone think he was getting married? Thank you very much, Zinga. But tell us, do you think it's a good strategy? Because I have already made my point clear that I think it's not a good strategy in the long term. True, you get the short-term benefit, the traffic will drive, but in the long term, is it a good strategy? I don't think so. There'll be
See,
things.
no,
What do you think?
me,
Yeah.
I think it is the strategy serves its purpose. It did what it was supposed to do. So the movie now has to deliver. What will cement everything if the movie is dope. If the
Okay.
movie is dope, then everything will be worth it.
That's true. If the movie is good, then I'll probably forgive him. If the movie is good, I'll be like, you know what?
Everything will be worth it.
Yeah.
So that's just it. The main thing for all these kind of strategies is to bring eyeballs to the project. So when those eyeballs actually watch the project, if it is dope, then you've served your purpose. Then you now move on to you've already gained a new lane, like movie lane, where you can expand your source of revenue. So what he has done now, that's a great thing. I like it. At least he has brought attention to the premiere, and that will give guys, you give it the chance for more guys to see it.
I find it hard still saying it's a good thing, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I've been talking about from the beginning,
From the
right? The
beginning, that's
whole
what even brought up
yeah.
this topic of today.
Yeah, and not just local, like other
Yeah.
artists, several artists have used that strategy before.
No, they have been using it, but it it has not been a problem until this one with local. That's why
Yeah.
I had to appease my co-host. Like,
Yeah, I feel like right, the other artists it was mostly bloggers building a whole narrative out of the picture or a short caption, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with Locals on, a lot of bloggers did not really pick it up, like the whole invitation and stuff. It was him and his invitees sharing it and all that. Yeah. So why I feel like a lot of people felt some type of way about this Locals on specifically was it wasn't bloggers spreading a narrative. It was the artist himself pushing it out there, putting out the invitation. Anyway, yeah, I've said my piece. So
But it was for a movie premiere. They said red carpet, dress code, and all that. Come on, couldn't you figure it out?
what? You
No,
know
me, I
what?
just knew. I just knew that there was a movie coming. He told me when we had the chat on our podcast. He told me that there was a movie coming, and he has an album coming that even has an American artist on it. So most of these
the
things
funniest,
happening now, I know some of
yeah.
them. Most
The
like
funniest thing is
I
it
just
wasn't
bring them
even.
out when they surface and I clarify that okay, it actually
Yeah.
happened and I knew it was supposed to happen, but I'm not supposed to bring it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funniest thing is it wasn't like local a wedding of a love story of local. From the title, it's like oh mariage de Margot. It's like I'm in the wedding of Margot is like my girlfriend or something, right?
Just the title of it has already given away the whole movie. It's just like somebody who he had a girl who got married and he thought it was his girl. Chai, that's in your remind me
Yeah,
of some
so
person
that
life.
what that's what I'm saying. That it's not even a love movie. It's not even a love movie.
It's a love
It's not even
movie.
I'm like, I'm
It's
saying
a
it's not.
heartbreak movie.
Exactly. It's a heartbreak movie. It's not a
So
lot. It's
it's a
not a
love movie.
it's
It's an emotional movie.
what I'm saying is right. What I'm saying is right. It is
Yeah.
not a movie of local getting married and happy ever after. Maybe I should say it's not a happy ever after movie. It's
Yeah.
a heartbreak movie. But
Yeah.
the
But it
whole
is a
buzz
love
around
story.
it, yeah, it was like a happy ever after kind of thing. It was like marriage, wedding kind of specs. So
Uh,
anyway,
Jason
it is what
Clinton
it is.
said, Young Chronic said, what Loco did was good.
Okay. That's an opinion, I guess.
Yeah, that Loco, the title of that movie explains somebody's life that I know of. Something somebody has gone through that I know. Oh,
Mm,
Maria Jimago.
mm, yeah. But anyway, like we said, it's a publicity strategy. But I'm just saying, long term, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it has brought like attention to that movie, and let's hope the movie delivers. Let's just hope it does.
Yeah. I just like, I hope a lot of buzz is not just going to be about the whole strategy to get people there
Yeah,
than the
about
movie itself.
yeah the movie itself. I'm just
For
waiting for when the
example,
movie come out. I'm just waiting to see if the movie will make guys talk about it, because I believe that when King Stephen drop his short movies, they always get a lot of talks about them. But official long movies in Cameroon don't always get talks about them. They always just talk about this guy's messed up his hair here, like the dress here. They don't even talk about the storyline or the acting or how the movie was, like the actual movie, like the plot points and how the movie is, or how interesting it was, or how captivating it was. Nobody talks about that when the movie finally comes out. I'm just
yeah,
hoping this
that's
movie will change that. I'm just hoping, because King Stevens has done it so many times with the short films. And short films are completely different from when you are producing a full length project.
yeah. That was the very thing with Cindy and Made Broken. Up to today, I don't know that about that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Movie reviews were online, but they were not about the movie. They're about the dress code. It was just about around the movie. It was like people attended a fashion show instead of a movie premiere. So I just hope with this local case, it's not going to be buzz around that. It's going to be about the content itself. So I don't know.
Yeah, so Young Chronic said, yeah, it's true. He said he believes you boost his career, like keep him relevant when he is not singing. Like he also compared it to 50 Cent, as 50 Cent is acting now that he's not rapping and shit. Yeah. But like I'm saying, 50 Cent always delivers number one movies. 50 Cent never drop a movie on any network and that movie is not number one on that network. So let's just hope Loco has created this whole narrative and he's trying to bring that strategy into his career and let the movie deliver. I
Yeah,
know he has
yeah.
the right person on the production side. Nkeng has done it time and time again. Created a conversation based on the quality of movie, yeah, and the storyline of a movie and the acting of a movie. So let's just hope this movie has all those things King had in his short film. Let's just hope it is not just about the dress code again and the mediocre acting, and yeah. And I know the quality will be there because King produced it. So as for the quality of the movie, I just know that one is covered. So we are just going to focus now on the plot line, the story, and the acting,
Yeah.
and how
And
interesting and captivating the movie will be.
yeah. And the interview I did with Ken, he was talking about a movie he was working on, and he was saying that movie is going to make it to on Netflix. So I'm like, this might be the movie. Who knows?
Yeah, when we
Let's
watch it,
watch it and
then
see.
we'll see.
Yeah. DJ Jeff is saying something. He's saying, I'm only waiting for Dr. King to drop his film. Only then can I tell someone we have a movie from Kame, and I will even buy it. For all the other movies, it is just like Nigerian story. And he says that Broken was just to show off because after premiere, I had nothing again till date.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just to show off that Cameroon movies can have an A-list Ghanaian actor in it like John Dumelo, and nothing happened after that. He just came to
Yeah.
collect his bike and bounce.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
he
Yeah.
leveraged his name to collect his bike, and after that, those are the kind of movies that you cannot see an actor signing a royalty deal on it, because he knows that movie will not even generate enough revenue for him to feel like he can expect royalty from it.
Mm.
He just
Yeah, but
tell you to pay him up front for him to.
Yeah, I've even heard people who worked on behind the scenes of that movie say the movie was not that good. So I guess that's why people are not talking about it a lot. People are just focusing on I think, the bright side, which was the fashion.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
How long have we been going for?
we are done for today. 1 hour.
Yay.
So guys, we'll go and my use of pigeon word. We'll go zignot. Nabamenda Mani talk that. We'll go zignot about Askia and Tila. They will come back here next episode. That's tomorrow, and we'll talk about it and address it. What has been happening, what's going on, and if there's something else, any other topic, anything that we'll find out during the course of that investigation, we'll add it onto it and we'll talk about it. But for now, you guys will be in the group, keeping it up. If you guys have any topic, yeah, you can drop in the group and we'll join you guys in the conversation. So my co-host, does she have anything to say? She'll close it today. I'm not closing it today.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking to Daily Bimo for transferring to Daily Bimo. Molly Town is down. You guys are very flexible to go to the other platform. Yeah. So subscribe to Daily Bimo, which I think most of you guys have already. Subscribe to Chakarat TV and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll probably be talking about Tila and Askia. Yeah.
Yeah. Daily Bimo has been popping though. The videos on this channel always do well than Molly Town. So yeah, I trust my guys here. So I think we'll end it here today. Say you find some kind boss lady. DJ Jab, shut up. Bye.